The possibility of winning thousands of dollars in an instant could soon get a lot easier.
The North Carolina Education Lottery is considering new online gambling games.
But this idea is getting some major pushback from some people. Our Tina Terry investigated concerns that the online games could become even more addictive and hurt the families that they're supposed to help the most.
You know, when it becomes digital, that's much more of an impulsive. It's at your fingertips, it's online, it's quick. Technology is becoming a serious addiction.
Ward Blanchard knows a lot about addiction. He founded the Blanchard Institute, an addiction treatment center. After more than 80 surgeries to repair a damaged larynx, he got hooked on prescription pills.
I wasn't aware that if I, took the bottle that he gave me for 30 days, that my brain would become addicted. I had no clue. I'd never done any drugs or any alcohol.
He's equally concerned about new, easily accessible, colorful digital games proposed by North Carolina's Education Lottery. He worries they could have a similar addictive effect on people who aren't careful.
Gambling, we know, triggers dopamine, that reward center, and so people use this as a mechanism to feel better.
The North Carolina Education Lottery Commission is considering implementing the new digital instant program. Research says it could bring in between $369 and $554 million in revenue over its first 5 years, money vital for local schools and education scholarships.
So as more and more people choose to buy online, more and more people seek their entertainment online, then the question facing the lottery industry is, shouldn't we be online too? But we can do a demo.
Van Denton is the lottery's director of communications. He says for years the lottery has promoted responsible gaming, a message he says would continue with new online games.
We use research and partnerships with people in the area of problem gambling to try to be as good as we can in this area.
For example, the new games would include deposit limits set by the lottery. When you log on to the site, the system would keep you from spending more than $4,000 a month on the games. And you could also set your own limits.
If you say, I just want to spend $50 a month, then you can set that limit for yourself. And if you tried to exceed that limit, then you would get a reminder that, no, you've said $50 is all you can spend.
Alfred Ripley with the North Carolina Justice Center says that's just not good enough.
We don't think that this new product should be allowed.
He points to a lottery sales analysis from 2011 by the North Carolina Policy Watch. It showed people in some of the highest poverty counties in the state spent the most money on lottery tickets.
The odds of winning any type of lottery gaming product are extremely low. And if you're going to take money and especially limited resources, if you're a person who's low income, this is not a good transaction.
And we don't want our games to harm anyone. We do recognize that these are games of chance.
Tina Terry, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.
North Carolina's Attorney General sent a letter about this to the Lottery Commission saying in part, quote, I am concerned that these types of games prey on vulnerable people and risk real harm to both communities and families across the state. The North Carolina Lottery says 5 states are already using similar games. The proposal is still under review here, and it would need commission approval before it could be implemented.